Okay, so just another detail, guys, on that Americana. So again, we were talking about when I get this grip, okay, and I'm keeping this tucked, you know. Okay, so I get this grip, you know, and I keep this tucked. Yes, it's significantly harder for Carl, because if I'm pushing down here, he can straighten his arm all day. Okay, because this type of pressure on his arm is stopping him from me getting it to the mat or straightening it. Okay, but if I keep this tucked and it's tucked in my hip, okay, it's a lot harder, okay, for Carl to actually straighten his arm. But again, I mean, if he really wants to do that, he can put his fist there and start blasting it through. But I mean, jiu-jitsu is all about taking the path of least resistance. So the second he blasts that through, I'm already into the stuff that I was doing. Because, you know, rather than again one more time, rather than the last few weeks of me having to actually force this, if I'm in that position and I keep this tucked and he wants to really power it through, straight into all that stuff we've been playing with. So, this is why we taught that first. Okay, so there's a sequence in learning all this, cross chokes first. So again, I'm setting up that cross choke and Carl's really defending that neck. Sometimes I can start off way down here, right, just below his chest, and I'll feed this through to try and get my cross choke, but then I can't because he's putting up roadblocks. Okay, then I can go straight into my Americana. Okay, so one will feed the other. Okay, adding on to our escapes, so we looked at the wedge escape last week, guys. We're going to show you the other variation of it. We're concentrating a lot on your mount escapes because they're so important. Working top screw and submitting people from the top smooth, but also we need to be learning how to escape from this position. So same thing. Just recap on last week's move. So this is the wedge. So I want to get Carl's weight on the mat. So keeping my hands T-Rex, shoulder walking forward, so he's on my hip. Make him put his hands on the mat, which makes his knees light. I make my frame, even on keeping my elbow inside. I'm not bringing this across so he can get from me. Okay, bridge to get onto the side. We looked at dragging the leg across, hooking it underneath, or wiggling it underneath to get into elbow knee. But if Carl's keeping his feet super tucked and his feet tucked under my butt, can't do that. When I can shrimp my butt out this way, it's called the wedge. If Carl's weight is on his right knee, he's going to post out on his left leg here. Okay? And then we looked at coming underneath. And then we showed you how to attack this. Toe hold. Okay? So this time, because I have no, I don't know what way he's going to post. Okay? So from here, when I get the hands on the mat, I make my frame and I bridge onto my side. Okay, Carl's got his feet tucked. When I do my wedge escape, maybe Carl has his weight on this knee. So when I do that same movement, he might post this leg up. Okay? And what he'll be looking to do will be to tuck this in tight and probably get the T-mount if I'm on my side. And then he can start playing his game, getting on my back, getting arm bars. So the second he does that, I have a split second, okay, to work my escape. Okay, so again, one more time, make my frame, get onto my side. Okay, Carl's his feet tucked, so I do my wedge, only this time he's posting this. Now before he can get the T-mount, which would be the move to go there, because I'm on my side, my left hand's coming underneath, I can control the pants, and I bring my shin in. Okay, my hand that was here, I can grip this belt so I have control. I bring both shins in, and I turn the face in, and I'm in the same position, single leg extra. Does that make sense, yeah? So we're going to attack the same move like we did. Grab the shin, the back of his knee, his foot's off the mat, so I can immediately hit this toe hold. Okay, when I get to here, Carl's simple defense is just to put the boot on. Once he puts the boot on, I can attack that toe hold. So I'm here, once he puts that boot on, okay, I use this tension that Carl's put in his leg. I don't want to get into a position where I'm trying to bend this. Okay? I want to keep him straight. So I swim underneath, and over my neck. Now I pinch my head inside his shin, and grabbing here. Okay? Because I want this leg straight. Does that make sense? So I'm going to swim my foot, underneath, so potentially going into X guard. But because he's on his knee, I'm not going to do my technical stand-up sweep. All I'm going to do is I'm going to kick through with this leg as he switch to deep half guard, and I'm going to hit the waiter sweep. Okay, so some of you don't know this move. So my right hand's going underneath, I'm gripping the belt. Ideally, my left hand is going to snag this so we can't post. Okay? And from here, I'm going to stomp with my left leg as I pendulum my right leg. Sweep the card onto his back. Okay? It's called the pendulum sweep. And again, don't worry too much when you get to this position, guys. It just depends on what he feeds me. For instance, if Car's not making frames, I'm going to probably come up to my knees. Get into an over-under pass position. Possible knee bar here if I just drop my weight on the Car's knee, but he knows jiu-jitsu, so he's going to turn it. His goal will be to connect his elbow to his knee. Because I want to fill that space and get the side control. So I'm going to walk into this way. Okay, shin circle my foot. Come up his body. Side control. Don't worry about the end bit. It's not important. One more time. So again, I make his knee slide, getting his hands on the mat, make my frame, escape, go for my wedge, making sure he can't get T-mount so I can control at the ankle, grab the pants, my hands are already in here, both shins underneath, so I'm in this position here. Again, the shin is the rudder of my body. I don't want to be facing Car, I just turn perpendicular. Okay. Put this, bend it, going for this toe hold. The second Car straightens this out, my left hand swims underneath, and I get it on my shoulder. I pinch my head beside the shin here, so I'm in swimming underneath. X guard, okay. Again, there's a ton of stuff I can do from here, but because he's on his knee, I'm transitioning kind of nearly into deep half guard, but in transition. So now I want to come this way, forcing a bend in Car's leg as I shoot underneath here. I'm coming underneath him. This sweep is called the waiter sweep because it's like having a tray in my hand here. Okay? But Car can't put weight on me. There's a lot of things I can do for me. So I get this grip, I want to sweep him this way, so I want this sleeve. Okay? I kick my leg forward as I pendulum my leg as I drop Car onto his right, onto his back. Again, he's not making frames. He's dropping in my over-under position, so I'm driving my pelvis into his knee. I want to fill this space here. Okay, he's probably going to try and connect his knee to his elbow, so I walk in this way. Create space. That is massive space for me to fill. Shin circle my foot. Then I walk up the spot. Control. Cross space underhook. Side control. That position there, we've already, remember we looked a few weeks ago, we looked at this split pass. We got to here and we were showing you how to come around this way, or how to shin circle this way. It's the same pass, it's just instead of me being here, just here, lower down. Don't worry too much about the pass, guys, just try to get to the same position. Passing is another exercise. So, grab the top one more time. So, if I make his hands go on the mat, bridge, okay, shrimp out for my wedge escape, grab the shin, I still got this grip, shin's underneath, transitioning to my single leg X guard, try to hit this toe hold, he puts the boot on, get to here, okay, get my grips. Swimming this underneath. When I get to here, guys, I'm moving back towards this leg. This leg that keeps my knee, kicks out as I come and search for here. And now I'm underneath him. I've got my weight on him. Okay. Get the grip. Let's just say I didn't control this sleeve. Okay. As I kick Carl forward, he's pushing on his hand. Okay. Does that make sense? And maybe then he knows I want to pass to his right, so he's going to start making frames. Yeah? So I can't come this way. I can't pass to his right. But I can pass to his left. Yeah, Car triangles his leg. Yeah, shin circle, sprawl, which is a leg lock, or into the leg drag position, which is another pass. Okay, From here, back step, his back's turned, chair sit. Lost you? Yep. Okay, just back to 5 minutes ago. Back to the first one again. Cards on top. You can do it, you can do it. So, he makes my hands light by kneeing me in the butt. Makes his frames, elbow inside, okay. My feet are clamped, so he's going to wedge escape. Okay, posting on my foot. That controls the shin. Shins come inside, switches to single leg X guard. Here, goes to this toe hold. I put the boot on. This one hooks underneath, so technically he's an X guard here. So this is the position I want to get to. So from here, Car's getting the underhook on this leg and swimming this one super deep in to this waiter sweep position. So if you get to here and you get the sweep, what's my back? Here, the Car's immediately just trying to get on top. Yeah, and he's passed. A lot of detail here again. Concentrate on this. Okay.